everyone, welcome to the channel. Have you wondered what's being hidden from you in your current reality, in your current life? If anyone's hiding anything from you, or just what is being hidden that you can't see? This is the reading for you then. We have here 3 piles for you to choose from. You're going to choose which one of these 3 piles you are most drawn to. Go down in the comment section, click that pile, or piles if you chose more than one. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading for thousands. So take what resonates and leave what does not. But if you want something more accurate for you, information to book with me will be down in the description box below. You can also subscribe, turn on that notification bell, so you don't miss when I'm posting videos like this or when I'm live doing $11 mini readings, okay? Hey Draco, hey Simona, aw, hug from Puerto Rico. Ooh, I'm being watched in Puerto Rico. How amazing is that? Thank you everyone for the love, for the support, the likes, the comments, the subscribes. It really does mean a lot. Hey wifey. So, pile 1 is the sage. Pile 2 is the Egyptian pyramid. Pile 3 is the little spoon. I will help you guys pick, those of you that are asking. Discover 10. 1, 2, or 3. I'm feeling 3 for you, and Discover 10's from San Francisco. Sending you horse magic empowered. Thank you so much, Shirley. Fabi. You are actually 2 and 3, Fabi. Welcome in, Divine. Simona. I'm going to say 1 for you, but you could be a little bit of 2. Frenessy, 2. Hold on, let me see. I got so many of y'all reading at the same time. Melinda, 3. Crystal, 2, but you may also have 3. Nancy, 3. That's awesome. I wish I had horses. Okay. Shirley, 1. Draco, 1. But you may also have a little bit of 3. Hey, Fairy Bob Mother. So happy to see you in here. 1, 2, or 3 for Fairy Bob Mother. 3. All right, let's get on into it. We're starting at 333. Thank you, those of you that put the timestamps as well, because after the video uploads, it doesn't let me see my video for a couple of hours, and sometimes I can't post the timestamps. So it's a big help when you guys post the timestamps. So let's start. Well, I would love to be a part of that journey. Hey, Jaslyn. You're just coming in. This could be your pile. No such thing as coincidences. All right, what's being hidden from my pile 1s? If you're just coming in, I have a feeling this is your pile. Oh, man. Well, we had 2 cards come out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take them. If they're meant to come out, they'll come back out. What's hidden from pile 1? What's hidden from my pile 1s? Okay, well, it did come up in reverse, so that's interesting. The star in reverse. What's going on? What's hidden from pile one, Spirit? What is this? Someone may want to propose to you, but they're scared. They don't trust themselves that this will go well. They could be insecure. It feels like somebody's wanting to marry you, pile one. But they think that if they were to marry you, this would cause conflict with other people, like either their family, maybe they have an ex that this will cause problems between. You know, in-laws, something like that. If you're already married, this could be someone wanting to fix the marriage, renew the vows, but they're scared what all this is going to take, maybe thinking that this won't be possible to heal. Hidden agenda. Okay. Somebody has a hidden agenda. Now we got to figure out who has this hidden agenda and why. Somebody wants to like crash. If you're getting married, somebody wants to crash your wedding. Or if you're getting proposed to, the secret could have got out the bag, maybe not to you, but to someone else. And this someone else wants to crash the wedding. They want to make it to where this person cannot propose to you or cannot marry you. And if it's not as deep as them actually marrying you, they want to commit to you. They want to be with you and only you. But this is making someone mad. Someone wants to destroy this. Someone wants to ruin this. Someone wants to stop this union from happening. Are they going to actually do it? I don't know. But this is what they're thinking. Yeah, it's because their heart is broken about you having a union or this person having a union with you. This person thinks they're coming as the knight in shining armor, though. I'm seeing this scene of Family Guy. I don't know if you guys have seen Family Guy. It's big in America. But Brian crashed his ex-girlfriend's wedding when he figured out she was getting married. And he thought he was going to come in as the knight in shining armor and she would take him back and all that stuff, right? But she didn't. She said, no, Brian, I'm with this guy now. He treats me good. You messed up. You had your chance. And I'm thinking of that scene. So somebody wants to crash some type of union. Give me a zodiac sign. Give me a zodiac sign of this person. Oh my God. This could be a baby mama. Someone's baby mama. For some of you. Empress in reverse. This could be like the person that you're about to marry. Maybe they have a baby mama. Or this person that you're about to have a commitment with. Maybe they have a baby mama. Or maybe it's an ex that lied about being pregnant. Or maybe had a miscarriage or something like that. Maybe it was an almost baby mama. For some. What's their zodiac sign? What's this person's zodiac sign? This also represents Earth. So they could be Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And we have more Earth that came out specifically. Capricorn. So this person may be a Capricorn. If they don't crash the actual wedding, they could be planning to like ruin it before the wedding happens, like a few days or weeks before. Are they actually gonna go through with this? Are they actually gonna go through with crashing this wedding? Or with this hidden agenda or plan? Yes. They are, because the Lovers card here. They may still love your person, or if it's an ex of yours, they still love you. So they do plan to ruin something. What's their plan on ruining this? How do they plan to ruin this exactly? They want to do this impulsively, whatever it is. Like just impulsively do something. They may do a spell. Because we do have the Magician here. They may do this publicly as well. So yeah, they might actually crash the wedding. And if that's not the case, they could pour their heart out to your person in hopes that your person will call off the wedding and take what they say to heart. Or vice versa, right? Tell you so that you call off some type of union from happening. It may not be an actual marriage, right? But it's some type of union, commitment, long term. Who's the person that you're having this commitment with? Can you give me a zodiac sign? They could be an air sign, sun, moon, or Venus. Who's this person you're having this long-term commitment with? They could also be fire sign. Is your person going to let this person ruin your union? Yes or no? Is your person going to let this person ruin your union? We have no. Your person's not going to let this person ruin the union. We have no twice. So this person's not going to care what this person has to say. They choose you. They want you and only you. So that's great news, right? If you've been thinking, is my partner still hooked on an ex or whatever, the answer is no. They want you and only you. We just got confirmation on that. And, you know, if you're single, this could be someone wanting to come back in your life with a bang. With a big proposal, with a big promise of commitment of some type. And then be with you for the rest of their life. Because they don't want to lose you again. So just take it how it would resonate, because this is collective. Okay, so let's leave this pile here. Thank you for joining pile 1. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments. Let's move to pile 2. That was really fast. What's hidden from pile 2? Okay. Well, someone is very jealous. Doesn't feel like they're showing it. They're coming off moody or nonchalant because they're jealous. Why are they jealous? It feels like someone that is from your past, because this is about nostalgia. Someone that you have some type of history with, right? A lover. Lovers is on the bottom. Feeling some type of way. Also having some type of resentment because maybe you did not compete for them and they thought you would. This is about competition as well. You didn't compete for them. And so they're like, you just let me go like that? That's how they're feeling. Like, you just let me go like that? You didn't fight for me? You didn't care like that? And so now they're jealous because they're wondering, who are you messing with when I was gone? Who are you messing with when I was gone? This is about stalling. They thought you would be stuck on them. So this feels like they're hiding all these feelings that they're feeling right here. Thinking about, who have you been with? Did you go back to an ex? That's what they're thinking. Did you go back to an ex? The crazy part is they might have went back to an ex, right? So a lot of projecting here. Accusing you of doing something they may have done. This person was doing this to get your attention. 6 of Wands. They wanted you to see them with someone else because they wanted you to get jealous, but it backfired on them and they ended up getting jealous. Oh man, 7 of Swords. So this person was lying to you or sneaking other options because they wanted you to fight for them or show that you cared. But instead, this backfired on them and they ended up getting jealous, wondering, who are you messing with to where you're not chasing me? Okay. This person has an obsession with you. With the devil here. But this person is really toxic. 17 missed calls. Sorry I was busy, but I missed you. Yeah, it's like they could have thought you were going to be blowing them up. Just doing all types of crazy stuff to fight for them, but you may not have done this. They're like, so that happy ending, you didn't want that with me? They're like, you didn't want that with me? They were playing house with somebody else, it feels like. They were playing house with somebody else, but didn't even actually want that person, was trying to get your attention. This was so unhappy. It was terrible. Look at that. 4 of Wands in reverse. This is about conflict with others. Home conflict. So, like I said, they're playing house with somebody else, and they hated going home. Your home's supposed to be your peace. Every time they went home, it was some drama. It was some conflict. It was a fight. It was a mess. So this plan definitely backfired on them. So why did they do this in the first place? Why did they do this in the first place? Is my question. They genuinely thought you were losing interest, that you didn't care about them anymore. They felt like you weren't feeling them anymore. They thought you were losing feelings. You were being cold. You just didn't seem happy with them. You seemed like you were just there and getting ready to leave. Or maybe some of you did leave them, and this hurt them so much they had to get back at you or do something to try to get your attention. But it didn't fully work how they thought it was going to, and they ended up feeling even more emotions about this. Wheel of Fortune. Repressed emotion. Yeah, look. Anger, passion project, scattered energy, and frustration. They're frustrated that this didn't work exactly how they thought it would. Especially because you may have brought another option into the picture somehow. Or they feel like you did. Bottom line is they were doing something to get your attention. They didn't love someone else, but they wanted you to think that they loved someone else and wanted something serious with someone else, just to see if you still cared. That's what went on here. What is this person's zodiac sign? Ooh, they could be an Aries. Could be a fire sign. They could have even lied and like they were literally pretending to like love this person or want something serious with this person, and they didn't at all. It was all just a hoax to get your attention and get you back, to get you to fight over them. Especially with the 5 of Wands in reverse here. I mean, not in reverse, but 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. It was like a cry for help. You know, their own childhood trauma, I would say, that they haven't healed from. Thinking that this would be a good idea. I'm not sure if I'll be live tonight, guys. Probably Wednesday. Because I was live last night. So anyways, this is what's hidden from you. This person is going nuts right now, regretting that they even did this. They wish they would have just opened up to you and spilled their heart out, but they had a hard time doing that. So this person is like, I just should have never did this to get pile 2's attention. I should have just poured my heart out to pile 2 and been honest about my feelings. I didn't have to do all of this. That's what they're realizing. I didn't have to do all of this. I made this harder on myself. I should have just opened up. So this is what's hidden. This person's beating themselves up for ever doing this, because they don't know if you'll ever get over this now. You know, even if you guys do work it out, will you ever be able to stop bringing up the past or thinking of the past or whatever? This is what they don't know. Okay? So this is pile 2. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the likes. Ooh, so I'm kind of excited for this pile. Pile 3. What is hidden from pile 3? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Hello from Greece. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, what is being hidden from pile 3? Spirit, we like it blunt. This is my people. We all like blunt, to the point readings, don't we, guys? We can handle it. Okay. Muy interesante. Okay. Give me a second, because it almost feels a little blocked. So you guys may kind of be feeling this way, which makes sense because it does say here disorganized and lack of balance. I'm feeling like for this pile, you may not know exactly what you want in terms of what you want to do in life, what exactly you want out of life. And it's like you think you could know, and then you switch it up and you're like, actually, I want this. And this is confusing your spirit guides in the universe, because they're like, what do you want? You say you want a simple life, then you say you want an extravagant life, or you say you want to be on this type of path, and then the next day you say you want this type of path. They're willing to give it to you, but they just don't know what you want. So they're like, let's just not grant any wishes right now for pile 3, because as soon as we send it in, they send it back. So you know, you obviously want stability. Some of you may already have some type of level of stability, right? But it could even be like what you want in a partner. You switch it up. You may switch up what you want in a partner. You may switch up what you want to do for career. You may switch up what type of home or lifestyle you want. That's what this is feeling like. So what's being hidden is they're just going to send you a bunch of shit and see what sticks, to figure out what it is you do want. They're like, you know what? Let's just try it all. Let's give them every opportunity and see what pile 3 really wants. For a while, they were just holding off, and they're like, let's not send Pile 3 anything. But then they were like, no, this isn't helping because Pile 3 still has not figured out what they want. So they're like, you know what? Let's just send it all in. Let's send all these different types of lovers in that they've asked for. Let's send all these different type of careers in that Pile 3 asked for. And let's let Pile 3 figure it out what they want through trial and error or through experience, right? So what's being hidden is you're about to have a lot of things come in at once to see what you want, to see what you like, to see what sticks. What's being hidden from Pile 3? You may have a home coming to you. You may get an opportunity to buy a new home, Pile 3. Maybe next year this will come up. Seems likely that this will be next year. You may be buying a new home. But Spirit could be sending you. I don't want to say they're sending you different types of homes, but they're sending you different types of homes to look at. Like you could be seeing for sale signs. You could be seeing different things on the internet to kind of see what your style is or what it is that you're looking for. You know what I mean? That way they have an idea for sure of what it is. They're doing the same thing with your partners, with your love life, with your career life. I mean, they're like, let's just figure it all out. They're really trying to help you out in the spirit realm. They're giving you like a push. They're giving you a chance to experience and figure out what it is that you want. Okay. So you guys are going through a transition period right now where you're not exactly who you used to be, but you're not exactly who you're meant to be yet either. So you're in this weird transition period. And it feels like you're figuring out who you are, who you're becoming. You know what I mean? And that might be why you have to do trial and error. So you guys, this could even be things like, what color do I want my hair? It doesn't have to be the things that I mentioned. This could be any part of your life. Like, what clothes do I want to wear? What style do I want to have, you know? What's being hidden from Pile 3? So, yeah, you are getting your manifestations. But you may decide that, yes, I manifested this, I prayed for this, but I realized that's not actually what I want. This is what I want. That's the whole point of all this happening. Because sometimes we think we want something until we get it. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So they want to make sure you for sure want it before you get it. Because then what if you get it and then you hate it, you know? That could even be something like, you know, people that ask for fame. They want fame until they got fame. Then they hate it. So anyways, this is kind of a blessing in disguise that you're having all this stuff come in. What is this? You may find a person to collaborate with. Some of you are going to end up going back to school, possibly, if you're not already in school. But you could be one of those people that keep going back to school. You could be one of those people that have a lot of degrees in different things just because you're figuring out what you want. And you don't know what you want until you try it. It sounds all like butterflies and rainbows, and then you try it and you're like, you know what? I actually don't like this. So let me go back to school. until you find what it is that you enjoy doing. Because sometimes things look good on paper until you try it, right? Like, I used to want to do psychology until I realized you got to write APA papers all the damn time. I said, you know what? I realized I don't want to do psychology. Yes, I would love to diagnose people and learn how the mind works, but I do not want to write APA papers all the damn time. I don't like doing that. It's boring. And I only learned that through experience, through being in college. So that's like something I'm thinking of right now. So this is a blessing, and you're not running out of time. I don't know if some of you are thinking like, I should be way further in life, I'm running out of time. You're not. Don't let society make you think that. Society's crazy. People's opinions are crazy. Don't listen to what other people think. Don't think any less about yourself, because you're going to be very successful in life one day. Okay? And if it takes you a little longer to get there, that's okay. Like, who cares? You stop. Don't compare your path to somebody else's path, first off. So it feels like you're aligning to what it is that you feel the most happiest doing. That's what's being hidden. That's what's happening. Some of you, it's like you're having trouble planning because you just truly don't know what it is you want. But this is a blessing that your spirit guides in the universe is giving you all these options to figure it out. So this is all for balance to happen. So if things aren't working out, or you feel like something's not working out, trust that that's for a reason too. Okay? It feels like you are being guided. So that's what's going on. That's what's being hidden from you. So I don't know if this would be overwhelming for you or not, but you guys let me know down in the comments. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. I'll see you guys next reading. Bye.